The discovery of Oumuamua in 2017 was a groundbreaking moment in the history of astronomy. By October 22nd of that year, astronomers had gathered enough data to confirm that this mysterious object was not from our solar system. The realization sent ripples through the scientific community, leading to intense speculation about its origin. This interstellar visitor, whose name means scout or messenger from afar in Hawaiian, exhibited characteristics unlike any previously observed celestial body. Unlike asteroids or comets, Oumuamua lacked a visible gas tail despite its unusual acceleration, a detail that left many astrophysicists stunned. The moment Oumuamua was detected, questions arose regarding its possible extraterrestrial origin. Could this elongated, cigar-shaped object be an artificial probe from an advanced civilization? This possibility, although speculative, was difficult to ignore given the object's unorthodox trajectory and acceleration pattern. As it passed through the inner solar system, Oumuamua moved in ways that defied conventional expectations. It zipped past the sun, gaining speed and slingshotting away into the depths of space, leaving behind more questions than answers. The lack of a clear explanation spurred debates, with some experts arguing that it could be a fragment of a disintegrated exoplanet, while others theorized that its movement hinted at technological propulsion. Years later, an astonishing revelation shook the scientific world once more. Oumuamua had seemingly returned. But this time, it was not alone. The reappearance of a similar interstellar object suggested something even more extraordinary. Unlike random space debris, these objects were following a precise trajectory nearly identical to that of the original Oumuamua. The idea that such an event could happen twice in less than a decade was almost inconceivable, prompting leading astronomers, astrophysicists, and even figures like Elon Musk to pay closer attention. Musk, who has long been vocal about space exploration and extraterrestrial possibilities, declared that this could be one of the most significant discoveries in human history. He emphasized that whether these objects represented a natural phenomenon beyond current scientific understanding or something far more complex, their implications were profound. The reappearance of Oumuamua-like objects triggered a global response. Telescopes around the world, from space agencies to private aerospace companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and NASA, were mobilized to monitor and track these mysterious visitors. The question of how Oumuamua could return led scientists to explore theories that challenged conventional wisdom. Was it the same object somehow making a return journey, or were these new objects part of a larger fleet? Their behavior, much like the original, continued to defy expectations. They were not following the usual gravitational influences seen in typical asteroids or comets. Instead, their movement suggested a form of propulsion or an unknown force affecting them. As observational technology had advanced significantly since 2017, scientists were now better prepared to investigate. Unlike before, when they had only a brief window to observe Oumuamua, this time they had an opportunity to plan a mission. NASA and SpaceX announced a collaborative effort to send a probe to one of these interstellar objects for closer examination before it disappeared again. Other space agencies, including China's CNSA and the European Space Agency, ESA, also proposed their own interception missions, recognizing the urgency of studying these enigmatic travelers before they exited our solar system. The nature of these objects fueled renewed debates in the scientific community. Were they merely fragments of rock and ice, or were they something far more sophisticated? One prevailing theory suggested that their unusual acceleration could be due to outgassing, where internal ice turns to gas when heated by the sun, propelling the object forward. However, this theory had a major flaw. There was no observable gas emission, no comet-like tail, and no evidence of mass loss. This defied traditional models of how celestial objects behave under solar influence. Elon Musk and other private space sector figures argued that the possibility of artificial origins should not be dismissed outright. If these objects were not random cosmic debris but served a specific purpose, what could that purpose be? Were they probes designed to gather information, or were they simply passing through on their own trajectory? As scientists scrambled to collect more data, the uncertainty surrounding these objects only deepened. Looking back at the initial discovery of Oumuamua in 2017, Its characteristics already hinted at something out of the ordinary. On October 19th, astronomer Robert Warwick was scanning data from the Pan-STARRS telescope in Hawaii when he spotted an unusual object moving at an incredible speed. Initially assumed to be a typical asteroid, further analysis revealed that it was traveling too fast to be bound by the sun's gravitational pull. Unlike objects native to our solar system, which follow predictable orbital paths, Oumuamua was cutting through space at an oblique angle, suggesting an origin far beyond. By the time scientists had confirmed its interstellar nature, Oumuamua was already on its way out of the solar system. The realization that humanity had just witnessed the first known visitor from another star system was monumental. The name Scout, or Messenger, in Hawaiian seemed fitting, but it also raised an eerie question. Was this object merely passing by, or was it sent for a purpose? Its elongated shape and tumbling motion added to the mystery. Unlike most asteroids, which are more spherical or irregular in shape, Oumuamua's proportions were unique. Some researchers proposed that it could be a fragment of a larger body, possibly ejected from a distant planetary system, but no definitive answers emerged. Now, with the return of a similar object, potentially multiple objects, the mystery has deepened further. These new interstellar visitors, much like Oumuamua, do not behave like natural celestial debris. They move smoothly, without the erratic wobbling expected from tumbling asteroids. They accelerate in ways that suggest controlled motion rather than passive drifting. If they were indeed artificial, then the implications are staggering. The idea that we may be witnessing extraterrestrial technology, whether functional or derelict, could redefine our understanding of the universe. At present, the world's leading scientists are committed to tracking these objects, collecting data, and organizing missions to uncover their secrets. But definitive answers remain elusive. The prospect of an interstellar visitor was once a purely theoretical discussion, yet now it is a reality that demands our attention. If we are indeed being visited, whether by natural phenomena beyond our comprehension or by something engineered, it is imperative that we continue to observe, study, and remain prepared for what the future may reveal. The return of Oumuamua-like objects may signify a turning point in space exploration. As technology advances and our ability to study interstellar visitors improves, we may be on the brink of uncovering evidence of intelligent life beyond Earth. Whether these objects are simply wandering relics of a distant world or something more intentional, their presence challenges us to rethink our place in the cosmos. The search for extraterrestrial intelligence has always been a subject of fascination, but now it feels closer than ever to yielding real, tangible results. In the coming years, with new missions and advancements in observational science, humanity may finally get the answers it has long sought. Until then, the mystery of Oumuamua and its companions continues to captivate and intrigue, reminding us that the universe is far more complex, and perhaps more populated, than we ever imagined. The return of Oumuamua-like objects has intensified scientific curiosity and reignited debates that first began in 2017. The very idea that interstellar objects could pass through our solar system more than once within such a short period suggests that these are not random cosmic wanderers, but possibly part of a larger pattern. If these objects were entirely natural, their occurrence would be highly improbable. Could they be remnants of a vast interstellar structure? Or, as some theorists suggest, could they be probes intentionally sent to observe planetary systems like ours? The unsettling notion that these objects may be part of an extraterrestrial survey has led to increased efforts in tracking and studying their behavior. Since Oumuamua's first appearance, advancements in telescope technology and deep space observation have improved dramatically. Ground-based observatories, high-resolution space telescopes, and even private aerospace companies have mobilized resources to monitor these objects more closely. With more sophisticated tracking instruments now available, scientists can analyze their motion, composition, and any potential signals or emissions with far greater precision than in 2017. If the new visitors behave similarly to Oumuamua, exhibiting unexplained acceleration without visible outgassing or propulsion mechanisms, it will further challenge existing models of natural celestial phenomena. Scientists are particularly interested in understanding whether these objects reflect light in a way that suggests an artificial metallic composition, as some have hypothesized. Another compelling aspect of this phenomenon is the possibility that Oumuamua was not an isolated event, but rather the first detected instance of a recurring pattern. The universe is vast, with countless star systems that could potentially harbor planets and civilizations capable of space travel. If these objects are part of an intentional interstellar mission, their structure and movement might reveal insights into advanced engineering principles far beyond human capabilities. Some scientists speculate that the acceleration exhibited by Oumuamua could be explained by light sail technology, a form of propulsion that uses radiation pressure from stars to push an object forward, much like how wind propels a sailboat. This idea was first proposed by Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb, who argued that the object's unusual motion might indicate that it was a thin, lightweight structure designed for space travel. The potential for an extraterrestrial origin has not only intrigued astronomers, but has also caught the attention of global leaders and policymakers. If these interstellar visitors are more than just cosmic debris, their implications extend beyond scientific curiosity. They could represent the first physical evidence of intelligent life beyond Earth. Governments and space agencies have begun to consider the possibility that such objects may carry information, signals, or even mechanisms that could be studied for technological advancements. The notion that humanity might be on the verge of discovering extraterrestrial artifacts is both thrilling and daunting. It raises questions about how we should respond if we determine that these objects are artificial. Should we attempt to communicate? Should we intercept them? Or should we simply observe from a distance and prepare for future encounters? One of the most perplexing aspects of Oumuamua and its apparent successors is their silence. If these objects were designed for reconnaissance, why do they emit no detectable signals? One theory suggests that they might operate passively, gathering data without broadcasting their presence. Alternatively, they could be using a form of communication that is beyond human detection capabilities. Advanced civilizations, if they exist, might use communication methods based on quantum entanglement or other principles yet to be understood by modern science. The possibility that these objects are ancient relics from a long-lost civilization cannot be ruled out either. If they are drifting probes, they might have been sent millions of years ago with no active function remaining. In such a scenario, they could be akin to a cosmic message in a bottle, artifacts waiting for an advanced enough species to discover and study them. Regardless of whether these objects are artificial or natural, their presence challenges conventional astronomical models. If they are merely unusual asteroids or comets, their behavior suggests that our understanding of interstellar objects needs significant revision. If they are technological constructs, then humanity has perhaps, for the first time, encountered evidence of another intelligent civilization. The difficulty lies in determining the truth with the limited observational tools currently available. However, the renewed attention on interstellar visitors is pushing scientists toward innovative approaches, including more sensitive radio telescopes, infrared spectroscopy, and the potential development of spacecraft capable of rapid interception missions.